Yo guys, Beast, back with some more Beastly content. Today I'm going to be doing a quick guide over how to beat the level 15 Monolith in the Broken Delta in Once Human. So first things first, these are two very nice deviants you need to get for your territory. They have little side quests. They're super easy to do. Just go get them real quickly. The Logging Beaver will automatically collect logs for you. I collected from him earlier, however. I collected 500 logs from this dude earlier. Now, on to this other guy, the Digby Boy. Once again, has a side quest. I do believe this side quest is located in the Deadsville, and you talk to Low. And then the other one, I think, is one of the ones in, I'm thinking, Myersville or something like that. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, aside from that, what you're going to need to do is get yourself a whole bunch of ammo stacked up. We're going to cover prep phase here, how to get all the resources that you're going to need to make all this stuff that you're going to need, repair your stuff, get all the resources you need. So first things first, I showed you this little area here. Go to this area and just kill zombies here, and when the bus comes to town, he will constantly spawn a specific type of zombie monster thing here. And they drop 2 acid, and it's not a guaranteed drop. That's the thing about this game, is when you kill an enemy, it's not guaranteed to drop something. However, they do drop it pretty frequently, and this is an unlimited acid form. You can continue to kill enemies and continue to kill enemies until you have yourselves a whopping as many acid as you need. In my case, we came out with like 40 acid from our farming. We did it for like 10 minutes. Our bat broke, and well, we had a fun time after that. But until our bat broke, we had ourselves a fun swinging little time. I have some really nice music that just went so well with the sound of the bat. I had to, let this drag out just a little bit. Do pardon my creative freedom here. But we will be on to the next part soon. This is a great acid farm. I just kind of wanted to show it to you. I thought it looked great with the music here. But on to the next thing. You're going to want to go ahead and start working on your gear and stuff. You're going to make sure your gear is not broken. I will show you repairing your gear. I'm also going to cover how to get raw hide super duper easily. Just a specific location to go to for some raw hide later on in the video. So you do want to tune in here. And here is actually our acid gathering point. Acid 40 right there, guys. We got 42, 44. I mean, literally came out with probably 50 plus acid there. Very good. Now, I will say that I had these zombies follow me home and kill me before I could repair any of my weapons. So, that was a blast. And then when I respawned, I repaired my bat and beat the crap out of the guy. And he got out of my house, and it was all good. I'm missing a couple walls, but it ain't no biggie. And we were already missing them before anyway, so it's alright. So, once again, the main thing we're making is going to be ammo. And in order to do that, you need gunpowder. So, as you can see there, we are making some gunpowder there. And we're making copper pistol ammo. All you need is copper ingots and some wonderful gunpowder in order to make them copper pistol ammos. We also have an assault rifle we will have to repair soon enough. I'll show it to you in a second. We have a couple legendary guns that are pretty good that we're going to be taking into this monolith. I do suggest you to get at least a tier 1 or tier 2 weapon. And I also suggest you to go ahead and make sure it's calibrated to +4. And have a weapon mod equipped on this thing. As you can see here is our golden pistol, and then our soccer outsider here. We repaired it. I was so happy. I didn't think I was going to be able to repair this because I was missing the material, but I did some salvage, and I ended up getting some material for it, and I was able to actually repair it. And I love this gun. This is a great beginner gun. It comes from the beginner wishes. If you don't know how to get the wish machine, I will leave a video link down below that is a guide on how to get the wish machine so you can get some of these legendary epic guns at level 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I would not be trying to do this under level 15, and if you are level 15, make sure you have a full, as high level as you can get armor set, good guns, and a ton of ammo. I'm talking like 1,000 ammo per gun, because these bosses can be a bit of a bullet sponge. The higher tier weapon you have will make it to where you are able to, do more damage and take a little less ammo. But I came in with a good 600-700 ammo when I was all done. Now, this right here actually is a raw hide farm location here. Located out inside of like the side of the city, and it has all of these staircases up, and usually when you spawn in, the deer will be walking up and down these staircases, but they also spawn a ton behind this area, and it will go down into a little valley. I'm going to shoot over there so you see what I'm talking about. Go this way, and if you just keep going down, you will continue to find more and more large deer. I mean, there's probably a good 20 of them here, and that's like a good 8 raw hides, super duper easily, located once again in this same area my territory is located in. Super easy, guys. So we're trying to do the monolith here. So we're going to go ahead and just travel to the monolith now. Once again, make sure you had your ammo prepped up, your activators prepped up, have some food on you, and have yourself a bunch of boiled water, because you don't want to be dehydrated trying to kill a boss. Another thing to note on is that building over there I was just pointing my gun at has a mystical crate on it. So do go ahead and glide yourself over to the top of that building and collect yourself a mystical crate before you begin the Rift Anchor. Or after, really. It's up to you. But just do keep that in mind. Now, it says level recommendation 20. However, all the enemies on this and the boss itself will only be a level 15. The main thing is you are going to want to make sure that you have a full set of gear, fully upgraded, and make sure it's not broken. Gear can take damage too. Do keep that in mind. If you're getting absolutely nuked and you have armor, make sure that its durability isn't at 0, because at 0 durability, your armor is doing absolutely no good. Here is the intro cutscene for the boss here. I like to show all the cutscenes in this game because this game was made in Unreal Engine 5. And Unreal Engine 5 is one of the most realistic game engines out there. And that's why this free-to-play game is able to look so good, guys. I mean, the graphics on this game are absolutely phenomenal, if you ask me. But once again, this is the intro to the boss. I will be go ahead and walking you through the easiest way to challenge this boss. There are some specific areas you're going to go ahead and go to. We're going to explain the core basic mechanics of getting the boss damageable. He does enter an invincible phase, 2 rounds of an invincible phase, and we are going to be explaining that in a minute. But just look at the crazy graphics on this. Once again, hopefully I'm not taking too much time showing this cutscene, but I do like to keep a cinematic sort of approach to my videos when I make them over this game, just because it's so beautiful and I always have to use the cutscenes, and I apologize for that. But on to the next part. So you're going to spawn in, jump out of that tunnel hole that we were just seeing there that triggered the cutscene, and we're going to walk down here and use these jump pads, and we're going to kill this vine first. Now there's 2 rounds of this that you will have to do, but you got to kill 3 of these tangled vines, and kill the front one first, the side one second, and the very back one last. We didn't end up doing that on our personal second round for this boss because we were a good few levels above the boss enemy anyway, so he wasn't actually doing that much damage. But it will help you out a ton if you were to follow this exact path both times you are killing these tangled vines, just so that you can get a little bit of a better spot to shoot the boss. And I will be showing you that in a minute, but as you can see here, the second tentacle, I usually just I shot from down here. It worked out very well. If you aim at the right spot, you are going to be doing the same amount of damage. That 10 damage was starting to scare me. I didn't want to burn a whole bunch of ammo just to kill one tangled vine, but did work out. On to the final one, this very back one here. We are killing this so that we can put ourselves at a perfect advantage point to where we are as far away from that main boss's blast as possible, because up close and personal, he can hit you very, very hard, even if you have all your gear upgraded and you're even over-leveled over him. He can still kill you. I failed this once before. I was just using my pistol and couldn't repair my assault rifle at the time. But we are winning now. As you can see, just drop off the back of that cliff there of the 3rd vine, and you will be able to hide back here in this sort of cave area, kill all the gnawers, all the bugs flying in the air. You can kill all of them and just kind of recede back into the cave. Get you like a little corner to take care of all the enemies. Even if a gnawer gets on you, just mash the button and he will get off of you. Not a big deal. This is where you can handle all the ads and no fear of the boss attacking you because there's a rock in front of the boss. Just a nice little tactic here. You don't have to do this. I didn't end up doing this on my second round. But once again, once the vines are defeated, you have 120 seconds to attack the tree ant. So technically, if you were able to get him damaged enough to where you were able to kill him in one single round, you wouldn't have to do the second tangled vine phase. However, that would require a very, very good gun, and you would need to be either very much over-leveled or, and I just don't know if it's possible, because I don't know if you're going to ever be able to make that crafting bench that you're needing, the advanced crafting bench to make higher than tier 2 weapons. But maybe you can come back and re-challenge it. But besides that, this is how you clear it for the first time. You do want to avoid that dang laser attack. I have been melted by it before. It starts off low damage, but eventually it will start just absolutely eating through your health and kill you in absolutely no time. I died to it 3 times trying to fight the boss more close up. I do highly recommend you keeping at least a little bit of distance from the guy, because the closer he is to you, the worse off you are. Maybe get to the high vantage point. I really like this bridge here. You do also have to avoid his little bombs there, but as you can see, really no problem there. We did have a second wave of the tentacle or the vines, like I said, but was pretty easy of a clear here. We used the controller to get the max rewards here, and it gave us a legendary gun. Didn't give us the blueprints, but that is okay. I do like the legendary gun itself. We are going to be using this, and if you are actually wondering what the gun, we will be showing this in a minute. If you do want to see what gun it actually is and what we got and what type of gun it is and everything, it's a pretty nice legendary. I will be using this gun. But as you can see here it is. It is called the Netherworld. Pretty slick name. It is only a tier 2. Would have been nice if we got like a tier 3 drop or something. And as you can see, it's a shotgun. I'm out. See you. Keep it beast mode.